All right, looks like we're ready for the next run. We have Kid Icarus Uprising by NES. 2, 1.
Let's heckin' go. It's Kid Icarus Uprising. This may have not been what you wanted. Some of you horror game fans may be wanting some Resident Evil 7, but at least you're still getting a shooter. Yeah, this is Kid Icarus Uprising, a pretty cult classic game. It's this third-person shooter where you're this kid named Pit, and he's an angel, and he can't really fly, and he's epic. This is a new game plus category of doing essentially what is the fake ending, because the real ending is like 4 hours, and I don't want to be here for 4 hours. But yeah, this is a reasonably length category, and we're just here to have a good time. There really isn't a lot to explain. I do have to show my weapon before starting to make sure that it's completely legal, because we do allow hacking in your weapons as long as everything's legal. So there is a check. But that's like the most complex part of the run. Yeah, so because this is New Game Plus, I have a bunch of money already. So I'm just going to start everything on 0-0 and just like play through that because it's fast. And I'm good. So yeah, countdown from 5 on go. Making sure my hands are in a comfortable spot because like this is a very uncomfortable game to play. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I should do that. Okay. Epic. I almost forgot to do that. Okay. Yeah, this is Kid Icarus Uprising. Let's go. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. Even though it's literally like half auto-scrollers, I don't really care. I don't really have to do anything in here, but I do like trying to regain some of the hearts I lose back by running on 0.0. But yeah, there really isn't that much going on here. So whenever you guys have like donations, whenever it's an auto-scroller segment, just like talk to me. Just cut me off, I don't care.
Alright.
But yeah, I am joined by a co-com who, for some reason, hasn't played this incredible game yet.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Kid Icarus isn't really one of my games that I would like to play, but I do know of the characters because I'm a Smash player, and of course, you know, my favorite Kid Icarus character is actually Dark Pit because he's edgy. Not really because he's edgy, but like his theme is really solid, and overall, I just like him as a character.
Yeah, that's actually like a trend in this game. The music is like really fucking good.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, Pit can't read, just like me. Therefore, my favorite character is Pit.
I never learned how to read.
Piner, if you do wanna hop in here, because I know you've ran the game, you've played the game, which is one better than the co-com in here.
Oh,
you can hop in.
It's
up to you.
One of these days, I will actually find the time to dust off my 3DS and play this masterpiece of a game. I mean, Sakurai developed this game, so of course it's already a masterpiece.
This is like just a masterpiece without like knowing about him. It's just so good. Like everyone just agrees this game is like a 10 out of 10, and also really uncomfortable to play. But we're not talking about that yet.
Right. I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been a Kid Icarus game on the Switch yet.
Yeah, I feel like it would work really well, but they're just too scared to make it. But if they like release this game, like an HD version of this game, with like the controls from Splat, like it would be really fun. It'd be really good.
I can already see that happening. Probably like, I don't know, late 2021.
Yeah, late 2021 or just never. They do not like this series very much.
If only.
I wish they actually cared about this series. But yeah, land battle epic movement part is coming up. So we are gonna be like Epic Gaming real quick. We're gonna be finagling our way, or at least my way. You guys aren't really doing anything. I'm gonna be finagling my way around people and things. There are these things on the bottom screen, like these little tiles. Those are called powers. I use this thing called lightweight, which basically like doubles my movement speed. I already have like max movement speed or max running speed, and then it doubled my running speed. Then, like as like a trade-off, it doubles the damage that I take, which is fine. Because like my weapon is really good, so I can do that with like good movement.
Also, you're on 0 difficulty, so nothing hurts you ever.
Yeah, nothing has any health and nothing hurts me. In like 3.0, that would take like two of those. It's still a really good weapon. Also, welcome in, Piner.
Thanks.
You know, person who plays the game.
Yeah, imagine playing a video game. I just finished setting up a surprise for SE2 tomorrow.
Let's
So
go.
that's fun.
Donate to SAT.
I think you'll like it a lot. You're either going to love it or despise it. I'm not sure yet.
Did you
Or
replace
both.
all the Knuckles songs with not the dude who made the Knuckles songs?
I'm going to do that before my run tomorrow anyways. That's not the surprise though.
Ah, that still would have been really pog.
No, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So it's still pog.
Yeah, it's still
'Cause,
pog, but like if I like framed one guess the surprise, that'd have been like epic.
No. I don't think you're gonna guess the surprise.
I don't think I will.
You'll know at the beginning of the run in City Escape.
Secretary, you're gonna play a secretary instead of Sonic.
That would be insane. I would actually, if that was possible, I would pop off. I would start doing secretary runs with the game. Secretary theme is goated.
A little bit. Actually, no, not even a little bit. A lot of it.
A lot of it. Secretary theme is the best.
So yeah, aside from like the quick banter, this flight segment is about 5 minutes. So we're getting like our way like in it basically. Ooh, I was not looking for a second, but I still didn't get hurt because I'm good at this game. It's also 0.0.
Just bob and weave.
Yeah. This, like, the movement segment in this level, it's, like, triple the length of the last one, because it was more of, the last one was more of, like, a tutorial, but this is, like, an actual stage, and it does have, some tech, basically just, like, killing enemies fast, doing cool combos, keeping DPS high. Outside of that, there isn't really too much tech aside from knowing how to move, knowing how to, like, just make your way through the stages efficiently without tiring out too much. Because if you do run for too long in this game, Pit will, like, start just, like, gasping for air. He'll be like, ooh, I can't do this anymore, and he'll just, like, stop for, like, 10 seconds.
Yep. You do have a stamina gauge in this game, and, yeah. Isn't there a power-up that gives you infinite stamina?
Yeah,
Is there
there,
one of those? Okay, that's what I thought.
I have that in my set.
Okay. Thought you might.
Do
you have
yeah,
auto
0.0
reticle for
is
Dark Pit,
kind of
bro?
free.
Auto-reticle.
Auto reticle for Dark Pit, though?
No
My
auto
strats?
reticle.
Oh, come on.
I'm only not doing it because I'm comfortable enough with my aim to, like, just not have to worry about putting it in right now.
I mean, that's fair.
I do have backup stuff in here, which is what I'm more comfortable. I'm more comfortable with having, like, backup stuff, like, in case things go, like, incredibly wrong. I could save it.
Can we also talk about how funny the voice acting is in this game?
Yeah,
Like,
it's so good.
Yeah, it's even though they talk a lot, it's very engaging.
I've listened to the sound, to, like, all the dialogue, like, I'm not even exaggerating, hundreds of times to thousands of times. And it still isn't old to me. It's so good.
It's perfect.
This game is
Sort of-
flawless.
yeah. It sort of gives me a little bit of Sonic Heroes vibes, just a little bit, because I know this is completely separate, but I think Heroes is one of those games where I just decided to memorize almost the entire dialogue for some of the teams. And you can literally do it in this game as well, because especially the interactions between Pit and Viridi.
Yeah, the Viridi interaction is really good. I actually oh my god, what's your favorite character interaction? Yes.
Probably I think it's in it's in chapter 10 when you have a
I meant
palm.
like
Oh, just in general?
like the two characters that interact.
Yeah,
and, like, consistently you think are the best. But that other question is good too.
Probably Pit and Hades. But like
Pit and Hades.
my like in general like favorite like dialogue in the entire game has to be the specific weapon one. If you have a palm, ooh, I missed. If you have a palm and Palutena says that it sucks like the blood from your arm, and Pit's like, what?
That's a good one. I'm trying to remember their names. Hold on, I'm trying to get them. Can we talk about how Thanatos is just a mood?
Yeah. But we're not ready for that
Thanatos.
conversation.
Thanatos is the eternal mood.
Yeah, so this is a segment where I just have to kill a bunch of dudes.
Hack and slash.
Ooh, can I like Pit?
Magnus and Pit are really good with interactions, but I really actually like Viridi and Pyron interacting.
I can't remember that off the top of my head.
I think it only happens like once.
Okay, that wasn't the most clean, but it was still pretty good. It was still quick.
I'm pretty sure that does happen.
So yeah, just more movement real quick, and then more segments where I beat people up.
I do like the 3D sections of this game. Nothing really else. I guess it may just be the weapon that makes it a lot more cooler than ever.
The weapon diversity is really, really cool.
Also, I'm so happy that I did that, like, not completely optimally, but it was, like, really good. To where, I got the thing where I do a backwards continuous fire shot into, like basically, like, the door opening.
Okay, so very stupid question. Are there any points in like the movement part of the run where you have to hard rely on RNG? Because so far it looks like that it's just memorized movement and really good hits.
A lot of what happens is RNG, but a lot of it you can control just by being like good at the game. Yeah, the game has a fairly high skill cap because of that.
Maybe I'm...
Also, I do have to crack some of my knuckles every so often, just because, like, I'm holding the entire DS in my left hand.
Oh, yikes.
It's basically like touch and roll, but, like, more, strenuous, because it's, like, twice the length.
Yeah, okay. So there's literally one interaction with Viridi and Pyron, but I think they're like archetypes really like contrast each other very, very well. Where Viridi's just sarcastic and just fucking an asshole, and Pyron's like this ultra jock.
Oh yeah, and I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Like it's like they only interact like once, but it's pretty good. I would have loved to see more of that interaction.
By the way, just as like a side note to mostly Deathline, this is pointed towards mostly Deathline. If it is needed, if we do finish like hella ahead, I can do the boss rush category of this as well. By the way, the bottom screen has a bunch of like emotions that they have while interacting. But while in the flight segment, sometimes they do talk about things that are happening on the bottom screen, like little like NES sprites. So they were talking about the Hue Draw, and like his little NES sprite was on the bottom screen. What order do I go in? Fine, or what order do I go in?
Wait for what?
For this?
I don't know. Go right, left, center. No.
Right, left, center?
No. Wait, center, right, left.
Center, right, left.
21
Okay.
is number 3. 21 is number 3. Bro.
21. 21 is number. Wait, that's. Oh, that's weird. 21 is number 3. Center, right?
Yeah, center, right, left.
Okay. Center,
Set coaching.
23
right.
is number 1. 23 is number 1. That's what I meant. It's
Okay.
2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like what order you kill them in. Just really, what voices they'll have on the ground, because those are all like 3 different ones. I think the first one just like completely dies. The second one comes back as a head, and the third one comes back as completely like reborn dragon, basically. It's kind of gamer. This game is kind of gamer.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Epic gaming moment.
They even make
kind of
reference
game's
to
an
the
epic
fact
gaming
that there's
moment.
things that are not Metroids. They make reference to that.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. If I remember correctly, I think this game has a lot of Nintendo Easter eggs.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, Metroid being one of them. There's a Zelda one somewhere. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I do remember hearing facts about Sakurai including Nintendo Easter eggs in Uprising. Also, I was gonna make a comment earlier about the intensity. It reminded me of Smash Ultimate's intensity, like 0.0 and 9.9. Imagine speedrunning this game on 9.9. I'm pretty sure.
Not very fun.
I've tried it before, and it's not fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, because this came out before 4, and that system was implemented in 4. I'm pretty sure they took inspiration, put it into that. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm thinking, I just like 3D's interactions, dude, honestly. It's just good.
Yeah, oh, look at those Metroids.
Okay,
And
there we go. I did
just-
it. Wow, I did the thing.
They're Komatos, actually. Or Komatos? I don't know how to say it.
Okay, I did not want to fall.
Oh,
Okay, so I picked up that grenade and I'm using it here just so I don't have to take a bunch of stuff. And I'm trying to get this key. Did I get it? I did not. Okay. If I run fast enough, I can just get past that without getting hit by the head.
Hey,
And-
this looks like the I forgot the level's name. The city from Sonic Forces.
A little bit. But yeah, so I just have to wait here for a couple seconds, and then he uses her patented monster pheromone, and then I'm like, what? And then this head comes, and I go, well, that was a little bit early. I go, and then it's dead. That was like very slightly early when I did it the first time. So yeah, I'm running backwards here just to see this dude come, and then he dies, and bounce pad.
Bounce pad.
Sounds bad.
Worm. Also, just a fun fact, you can like avoid basically every attack in this game.
That literally just sounds like tool assisted to me.
That's
you
what
can
I was doing
react.
with like the little rotating platform before.
You can definitely do it, RTA.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
in
weird.
to some
sometimes.
degree, you kind of have to in 9.0.
Yeah.
9.9.
Be like one of those people who makes the videos of damageless, deathless.
Okay, they're gonna stop pressing all bosses, no damage.
There are those people.
Yep.
Cryzen, all I care about is just beating all the bosses. It's not an in-game achievement. It's just a personal, reflex achievement.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hearts.
Yeah. I had a lot of them before, and then when I hacked in my weapon, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this as well.
Yeah, so the game actually does allow weapon modding, but all of the weapons ported in have to be shown, and they also have to be, they have to like stay within the constraints of actual weapon fusing within the game. Like it needs to be possible to make in the game itself.
That's fair.
So
Yeah, so this is really feasible to make. It's just gonna take a bunch of hours, and I don't want to do that. So I just hacked it in, and everyone said it was fine. And
yeah, it's just an accessibility thing. Just makes like, because weapon fusion is really complex, and getting good weapons with weapon fusion takes a very long time. So it's just one of those things that it just makes the game significantly more accessible. This goes hand in hand with the game allowing NTR.
yes, the game does allow NTR. Just because mostly right now it doesn't really matter too much because none of the runs are like optimized enough. But it doesn't save like really like basically any time over like having capture card like I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna like pay to win all the records just because I bought a $500 capture card.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where, I mean, you know, just have accessibility options. Don't want your game locked behind a $500 limited time, never know when it will be back in stock product. You know, that shit really hurted.
And apparently there's you can now do a capture off of the 2DS XL, and I've yet to do that because I don't care about the 3DS that much anymore.
Yeah, this is my capture card is actually installed on a 2DS XL.
Yep. Oh. Well, in that case. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which, I know this is Kid Icarus, but I'm actually kind of interested. So, like, what's the difference really between speedrunning touch and roll on the 2DS XL compared to, like, I don't know, whatever 3DS that you would use? Would it just be the feel, or?
Yeah, mostly
I'm
the
not really
feel.
sure.
The new 2DS XL, the screen is way bigger. So what I usually end up doing is I have like the small screen mode, which you can do by pushing select whenever you boot up a DS game. Try it; it's really useful. So I use that most of the time. Whenever I play, like usually, like when I'm trying to like learn something or something, just so I don't have to use my 2DS.
Yeah.
I use my DSi, just the regular DSi.
That's really good to know, because I never even thought about like playing a Monkey Ball game on the 2DS. Even outside of 3D, like I feel like it's just not that different. But touch and roll in particular, because you're using the stylus essentially.
Yeah.
Huh. That's very interesting to know. And I guess with the same fundamental practicing concept. Well, no, because you said DSi. Like, would you say practice this game on a different DS and then let it transfer, or I'm not sure really.
Yeah, I would just practice on a different DS only because a lot of the stuff is just the same.
Right.
It does transfer over very well between different DSs. Like this game is different just because there's a lot of things in this game that like affect the feel. Like if you have like a screen protector or not, the type of DS, the weight of the DS. It's kind of like that in touch and roll, but it's easier to transfer since it's a lot shorter. You can play in bursts.
I see. I primarily use a 3DS XL because I was all about the big screen, and it just ran better than the original 3DS. But it's so interesting, honestly. Maybe one day when the 3DS becomes a bit more relevant to me again, maybe.
Yeah, so just noting real quick, we are getting into the movement section of Reaper's Line of Sight. This is one of my favorite stages to do movement in, just because it looks really cool. It's like what I've seen before. It's like what I've shown before, basically, but kind of just more ramped up.
I was about to say, what are those lasers just coming after you?
Yeah, so the lore of this game is basically like there's Reapers. They have like soul harvest and stuff. They kill people and put their souls into like underworld troops. So they have. I almost did the thing. I was supposed to get like 3 in a row.
Did the thing.
Yeah. And when they get like mad at you, they send these little like reapers, these things. Those are called reapets, and they like yell and they try and hit you, and they like run around, and it's really annoying. But if I am good, I can basically just like one hit them. Pretty pog, as the kids say.
Apparently, Pit is Sonic because he can grind on rails. I found that very interesting. Like the first time that I saw you play this game, I was like, wait, a Nintendo character can grind on rails? What?
I did it. Okay, cool. I was able to hit that guy doing that movement. I need to be careful here, just because I can fall. But I did hit the eggplant wizard. With one hit, and it died, and it was useful because that fight can take a lot longer.
We love them door cycles. Not door cycles, those well, whatever those things were called. Swinging, sharp object, don't get hit by it thingies.
Can I hit? Okay. I said, can I hit? Okay. And then hit, please, please.
Bro,
okay.
Those things be looking like either ore beetles or oh shoot, what's that? Shenanigans, but in the air. That is how much I remember Gen 7 and Gen 7 Pokemon.
I have no idea what Pokemon you're talking about because I did not beat Gen 7, despite being a Pokemon speedrunner. Let's go.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I saw Stadium and I'm like, bro, Stadium was my jam. Mainly 2, because Gen 2 is my favorite. So I'm really looking forward to checking that out.
Yeah, Stadium's gonna be pretty sick. Honestly, this entire schedule's gonna be pretty sick.
Right.
Yeah, this is pretty much just an auto-scroller, and then boss comes up in like 2 seconds. So, any donations?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, nothing new. Just want to update y'all on the current incentives. So our next target incentive will be the off ride the roller coaster incentive, and we're currently at $27.09 out of $50. We just need a little bit over $23 more. Make sure you donate. It's going to a fantastic cause, going to a direct release COVID-19 relief mission. And we thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it a lot.
And I guess honestly I should probably head out now, get some sleep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You do have shifts tomorrow. Shouts to Piner, by the way. They've been working really hard on the marathon.
Gaming.
Yeah, something just fell.
Good job.
That's an ouch, my dude.
I'm gonna blame it on the space pocket.
Yeah, same. Alright, it's not broken, that's good. Alright, I'll see you around, gamers. Good luck, have fun, win the game.
Thank you.
Night, Stimman.
Oh, I did not hit all of them. Yeah, so, this stage it might be a bit disorienting, just because there's a bunch of random stuff going on, and that's intent. Basically, the lore of the stage is, or at least the lore so far in the game, is, the first chapter, Medusa comes back, everyone's like, oh no, it's Medusa! She's evil and bad! No! Right? And then, the second chapter, you beat up one of her commanders, and then you're trying to find Pandora, but you can't find Pandora because there was a space pocket, and how are you supposed to see that? Right? So, you have to go beat up the Great Reaper to find Pandora, and now we're fighting Pandora, to stop the production of the Underworld troops, because she's using this epic mirror thing. Fun fact, that's how Dark Pit was made. That'll happen soon. But yeah, there's just a lot going on here.
Man, This mage just reminds me of either a special stage from Knuckles Chaotix or Sonic CD. No, not Sonic CD. No, it's just Knuckles Chaotix. Like, literally, the entire graphic right now. I like it. Hexagonal. It looks. Wow. And also, it's just, it's definitely an auto scroller, and you just gotta like shoot him at this point.
Yeah. With that with that option thing, by the way, it did allow me to like pick, but it like didn't really matter. Because I know which way is the right way, and if I choose the wrong way, it wastes like maybe like 12 seconds. It's not that bad. The game's like an hour and a half, basically. It's not really that bad. Just as like a quick side note, most of my practice in this game for like a handful of months has been like exclusively ILs. I haven't really done full like RTA runs of this game very much, so I'm like forgetting how my splits work, because I do have sub splits for every sub boss in every stage, and I've just been forgetting to split for like sub bosses and stuff. But it's not really a big deal.
Oh yeah, the bosses. I really like the boss fights.
No, I wasn't
in
on
this
that
game.
side. No way.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's fine. Throwing for content. It's just more. It's just 12 more seconds for donations.
Was that RNG or was that just a movement?
I guess I was too far on the left side, because I was circling around, which is what you do to like avoid a lot of attacks, because they do home in, but they don't home in super duper 100% well all the time. So we're able to kind of just like move around and not get hit.
I see.
Left or right?
It's hurting my head.
I believe we're close to our target.
Then let's do this.
Right, because you're not saying anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this choice like doesn't matter. This side has these like whale frog dudes. The other side has the green tongue dudes. It like doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Well, I mean, I also just don't know like what will happen if you pick one side or the other. They just put them there.
Yeah, no.
It's not another illusion, right?
Yeah, this is definitely Star Fox-esque. You just can't really speed it up as much as you can with Star Fox, which is sad. But this game is really fun though. It does give you a bit of like a breather.
That reminds me. So on New Game Plus, do you actually get to skip some of the like anime-esque cutscenes that are in this game?
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay.
Oh, I missed. I missed the
Because
roll. That's so sad.
I think I've seen some of the anime stuff, quote-unquote anime stuff, like from this game, and I just never really wondered if they were like skippable in the get-go, or you had to beat the game in order to completely skip them.
Yeah, you could skip them in New Game as well.
Oh, I see.
Anything else I need to know?
The main like just time save with New Game Plus is you have a good weapon already, so you don't have to rely on luck. There are categories where you're only allowed to use like the weapon that you receive at the beginning of the game, which does like reduce a lot of like the luck.
I see.
So what's up with the walls in here?
I'm gonna.
Now that is one
Yeah,
right.
I could take the Exo Tank, but I'm just not going to because it's not as fast.
Now
But yeah,
this is
the
looking
only
a deep
like actual like time save with New Game Plus is the fact that everything's already unlocked, so you don't have to like go through the actual like lore and stuff. You can just like pick the chapters. Oh, okay.
Like a secret message. Can you decode it?
Okay. I did not expect to fall off there, but the game didn't align me very well. That's fine.
That was a letdown.
Yeah, so I'm using Lightweight here just to speed up this room. That room takes twice as long. But if I use Lightweight in that room, I'm gonna have the double speed going to this room, which may make the end of this room kind of difficult.
Oh yeah, lightweight. It's funny how some of the custom moves in Smash 4 are actually from this game. Like, I think Heavenly Light.
Oh, I did it. Okay, epic.
I know lightweight. I think
Well, I'll use
pretty
Exo
sure
Tank.
explosive flame is. Yeah. Oh wow.
For
Oh,
the
yeah,
fans.
yeah, the vehicles in this game. Yeah. Oh wow. Just ram all those enemies. So when you say for the fans, I'm assuming that the Exo Tank is either slower or...
Yeah, if you put on a lightweight here, it's slower.
I see.
I'm just gonna get out so I can do this.
I'd be totally fine without all this hand holding too.
That's right. Hand holding is strictly prohibited here.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow, invisible. What
Yeah,
is
the floors
this?
are invisible. The strat is to know where you're going, but it's hard sometimes. Yeah,
Monkey
so
ball
here,
too much?
then... Okay, cool, I did it. That was the last room, and now the boss.
All these enemies were just in Smash Run on Smash for 3DS, like video game. Wow. Now I know where these enemies are from. That's actually really good. Oh, that was fast.
Yeah. Pandora's really easy because she doesn't really have that much health.
I see. Oh, Dark Pit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, do you actually have to use the D-pad to slide all the way down to 0.0 instead of like tapping on it?
Oh no, I could use the D-pad, but I just slide it with my finger or with my stylus, depending on what's more comfortable at the time.
Oh, okay. Or I was just thinking that you could just tap 0.0 and then be done with it, but I guess.
Oh
you
no,
can't.
you can't do that. At least I don't think you can. So I just really have to like avoid shots for like 5 minutes here. There really isn't anything going on. If there's any donations, please just come in. Be like, yo, shut up. We got money. Yeah, I'm just gonna be avoiding stuff for a little bit.
I would love to do that. Unfortunately, nothing new has came around, but I would like to update y'all on the current bid wars that are going on. Currently, the Octopath Travel voice language bid war is it's Japanese and English, and Japanese is commanding an extensive lead by almost $20. If y'all want the English voice language, you need to pick up some slack here. Other than that, we still have the new Excadrill name for Pokemon Shield that was recently added. Currently, Wumbo is leading by $2 from SS4C7. And then for the PS de Resistance, Super Metroid Ascent Save and Kill the Animals. Currently, Save the Animals is commanding a almost $51 lead over Kill the Animals. So if you want to save the frames, you got a long road ahead of you.
Sorry, I was just laughing at the dialogue. It's really good. Definitely the vibes I got from that was like, here's where I would read my donations if we had any. Like yeah, you can get the joke.
Yeah.
Definitely give us some, so we do have donations to read here.
I need to do something during my hosting block.
Yeah.
1 cent. Just counts. Just donate. Keep them coming. Oh my goodness. Keep them coming. 1 cent can go a long way, everyone.
Even a limerick would be nice.
Just something quick to note. A lot of the difficulty from this game comes from just knowing enemy patterns. If you don't know them, then it could be really hard. Like how the abilities kind of just stay back towards you, and they circle around and spin around, and eventually they show their face and you can kill them. These frog dudes, they move not sporadically, but more they jump and then start flying. You can usually tell what they're gonna do. The big turtle dude from earlier, he kind of just stays right there and tries to absorb as many shots as he could so he can shoot you. And with that particular enemy, the power of like his shot does get more powerful with the more shots he does absorb. Just stuff like that, little stuff. How like you're supposed to be able to look and see how to just not die. It's really hard when you're like new at the game. Like when I first bought the game when I was a kid, like it was not easy. But it's definitely not hard now, especially because I'm on 0.0.
So is this the longest fight for playing through the game normally? Well, the dark thing, because she said this was 5 minutes.
Oh, no, it's only been not 5 minutes yet. A lot of the flight segments do go over 5 minutes, but just by a little bit. None of them are like over 6 minutes, but a few of them, a handful of them are over 5. I think this is one of the ones that are like over 5 by quite a bit. It is ending soon though.
Just hide behind those pillars and then just kill them.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen yet. A lot of the writing in this game is meant for you to not be speedrunning it.
I can tell, given how much of an auto-scroller, like, almost every single one of these levels are.
Yeah, so, like, earlier with, like, the Balloonka, I think it's called, I just killed it, like, really fast, and the music, like, kept going on, just because it's written like that. It does make sense if you're playing new game, or if you're playing, like, casually. I like, trust me, the game is really good.
Patu.
Gesundheit? This is the right one, right? No, this isn't the right one. Where are all the enemies going? I'm not paying attention. Is it one of these? Oh, it's not one of these. I was not paying attention.
I'm pretty sure Sakurai has at least played Sonic Adventure 2 because, like, they always like. So Dark Pit is a clone of Pit, right? And back in Sonic Adventure 2, the whole thing was Shadow being the faker, and so Dark Pit is Pit
not...
2. So it's like call them.
Oh, my dogs are going off right now.
Uh-oh. Dogs have entered the code commentary section.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about by tiring out. I'm like legitimately confused at like.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm not gonna go overestimate, but like I'm confused because I was not paying attention earlier, and I was supposed to be paying attention.
Pit tiring out is just kind of
Yeah, so nothing's up here. I'm like actually. Oh. I was right the first time, and then I... Okay. Yeah, this is random every time. He picks 2 between the 4.
Are they... Are one of the cycles like really slow, or are they all just equally good? You just gotta react to whichever one.
Yeah, you just have to react. There's some of them that are slower and some of them that are faster. I was not paying attention again. I was too focused on the fans. I was too focused on commentary. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Humans turn to the gods in the times of need and forget them in the times of prosperity. They really are.
For the fans.
Okay, I did it. This one is the fastest. I think it's the fastest. The one I hope for is like the kill one that I went to twice. And the one I just did.
Yes, the rail grinding section, my favorite.
Yeah, there's nothing happening here, so again, if I did guilt trip people into donating, now's the time to read them.
We have absolutely nothing new.
That's so sad. Alexa played Despacito.
Just so everyone's aware, there is a Super Monkey Ball bid war going on. It's choices between choosing the monkey. So the choices are Gon, Baby, Mimi, or Ai. And currently, Mimi is leading the charge with $37, followed by Baby at $28, Gon at $20, and Ai at $0.
Good.
Everybody hates on I swear.
I is just not. No. Literally every other monkey exists.
He's my favorite. I mean, I don't know. I's always had a soft spot for me because he's carefree. I feel carefree sometimes. He gives off a really nice vibe for me. And
Jam is also carefree.
oh, Jam is pro, dude. Very pro. So like, see, I'm not picking Baby because everybody uses Baby for obvious reasons. But like, you know, I is kind of pog for me at least. But casually, I will play between I or Baby, sometimes Mimi, but yeah. Any I fans in the chat? Also, he was in Sonic Riders.
There's no IA fans in general, so I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish with saying that.
Aside from me.
IA fans don't exist. It's like purple Hufflepuff.
Oh lord.
Everyone else here for that?
Oh my goodness. It's either Mimi, but literally all the other three monkey fans exist except for I. That's sad. That's really sad. But in the case of games like Banana Blitz, that is completely understandable because I is garbage.
Oh yeah, so Pit's gonna go underwater, and it's gonna be epic, and then Palutena parts the seas, and you're like, what? That's not that shouldn't be a thing that happens. And then the water god, I remember his name. He's like, bruh, you're silly, and she's like, oh, I'm silly, and then that's what happens. And now Poseidon is here.
I just love how Palutena just has these connections with all the gods in the world.
Yeah, it's kind of funny actually. The interactions with like some of the one-off gods.
Yeah. Does Pit actually go underwater? Or is it just waterfalls and Pit's just running on dry land?
The sand looks very wet.
That's true. Oh my goodness, so much. 7.8, too much water.
It's like the only water level in the game, so like, it's not that bad.
Fascinating. Oh wait, now this is with a bunch of crystals. I do have to say, the graphics in this game are really on point for the 3DS. And it
especially coming out in like 2012.
Yeah, that's really dope. Oh, Atlantis.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the SpongeBob episode.
Those big skull ghost dudes with like the green and the purple, those are one-hit kills, no matter what.
Wow. So they really designed an enemy that can just die on one hit, even at the highest intensity? Wow.
Yeah. It's more of a, you have to get used to movement and their patterns, and then you can just see where they go, and you won't hit them.
Yeah, very understandable there.
It's pretty much the same as like having those walls. Cause like if I were to hit like some of those walls, I would just take damage.
Right.
That damage is just one hit kill damage. Oh yeah, but I am just mentioning this is chapter 7. After this we have chapter 8, and then chapter 9, which is kind of like a mini tiny little baby boss rush.
Baby boss rush.
Yeah, it's only 3, and then there's the flying segment, then there's like a little tiny movement segment where you do 3 of the bosses that I've already done.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's another movement segment, and then I beat up Medusa, and then she dies.
The sea is closed now.
My work here is finished. Good luck.
I love my Sonic references because right now, when I saw that previous section, that was literally the biohazard fight. Bio not biohazard. No, biolizard. It's not. It's biolizard.
I like hit this, please.
Yeah, it's like the biolizard boss fight. It looks really cool. See, I'm telling you right now, Sakurai played Sonic Adventure 2. He's had to because a lot of this just I don't know. It just gives me that vibe, and I love it.
You know the crust produces other commanders than Thanatos. Just give us the key to the underworld and we won't be
So many
forced to
door sections too. See, rails. Switching between. Oh my goodness.
I don't have to. I'm pretty sure this is slower, but it looks funny.
Yeah, I know you gotta like dodge that stuff. Wow.
This is getting nowhere. Our goal here is to track down Medusa, right?
Yes, Thanatos is basically Medusa's right-hand man.
I like how at the end it just gets a little bit. Wow, you gotta go to the loose section and then go down there.
Oh, aw.
Oh no!
Yeah, sometimes you, like, slip and slide more than you, like, expect. Especially because this is, like, slippery floor, I think. So I'm blaming that. The floor does draw you in sometimes.
Aren't we here already?
Yes, but there's
Okay, so that's basically at the beginning, except there's a bridge, so now I can go here. And I could do that movement, which is very cool. I like that movement a lot.
Really?
And then another elevator.
An elevator? Well,
That's convenient.
going up. Now approaching
The second floor.
This play-by-play really isn't necessary.
See, I like this modernized
Now approaching
connection.
the third floor.
Wow. Like this is supposed to be like ancient Greek mythology, and here they are making modern references.
Yeah, it's this game's so good.
just your run-of-the-mill trap door. Shake it off and keep it moving.
Yeah, so the plan here is to just not get hit by those, because I'm built different.
That mollusk-like enemy.
Haha.
That clue.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's the turtle thing from earlier. I just didn't hit it that much because it would be annoying to deal with. Killing more snakes.
Well, if it's hungry for shots, the only thing to do is shoot it. I'll get it out of that shell any way I have to.
And now there's an elevator righty segment thingy. Again, if you have notations.
It's Aquatic Waves from Sonic 06.
No, but I just want to talk about direct relief real quick.
Go ahead.
So
I'm curious about something.
SS4C7 is supporting Direct Relief. Direct Relief is a humanitarian aid organization active in all 50 states and more than 80 countries, with a mission to improve health and lives of people affected by poverty or emergencies, without regard to politics, religion, or the ability to pay. Direct Relief earns a 100% fundraising efficiency rating from Forbes, tops Charity Navigator's list of the 10 best charities everyone's heard of, and is named among the world's most innovative companies in not-for-profit by Fast Company. So this is a awesome cause for an awesome charity.
Can I?
Very interesting.
Yeah, Direct Relief is like an incredible charity. I just want that to be 100% known. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Direct Relief is an amazing charity. We are supporting them. 100% of your donations go to them. And we have incentives. And we have bid wars.
As we hack it and slash into this boss.
Okay, you were talking about RNG earlier. This is like one of the only actual sources of RNG in the run.
I see.
You can transform into like 7 things, and okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Okay, this is terrible. I don't want the nesting dolls, and I also don't want the vases, and I also don't want the swords. And there he finally is, and I can finally hit him like once, and then.
They just transform. Oh my goodness.
That's
all
fine.
These forms, man.
I saved it. Oh, that wasn't bad.
That was solid.
Hello at Slowa the Demon in the chat. Maybe this run sucks because it doesn't have glitches. How about that? Yep.
Should I interrupt you now or wait till I
Oh.
auto-scroller?
Go ahead. This is basically an auto-scroller.
Okay. So we have $10 from Slowa the Demon that says, put this money towards naming Exadrill Monty Mole.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you very much.
That was the winning name from No GA last weekend, right? I don't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember either.
I have to say, I really like the nickname references. From my 3 Excadrill nicknames I have, one is named Oh No, you can probably guess the reference. The other is named Clay, another reference, and no, I think those are my only 2. But yeah, Oh No is my favorite nickname for Excadrill.
The only nickname I ever named, like, my super good mains on my team, are like just because it's one character and it's like I used Earthquake,
Yes,
or like A used Earthquake.
The speedrunning nicknames. Oh wow.
I see that he replied in the chat. Okay. I don't even have to look. I'm just gonna spin in a circle. Oh, it wasn't the winning name, but it was the first donation too. That's actually kind of hype. Thanks for bringing that to us, and hopefully we can just completely crush our goal. Even though we already did. We already crushed our goal in the first 11 hours, which is insane. But, yeah, I really hope that we are super successful at a Speedfest in OGA. Thanks for stopping by.
So the 3 sacred treasures are pretty old now. Do they still work?
The 3 sacred treasures. Hey, this sounds like a broken item in Super Smash Bros. 4 and 4 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. I actually hate that item.
I didn't even know that was an item. I don't play Smash enough.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's similar to the Dragoon pieces. You just collect them and then you just press the A button and it just shoots a big beam and I think you can die at like very early percent. It's busted.
Oh, that's kind of hype.
Ready for another interruption?
Oh, heck yeah.
We have $1 from Colma that says Sonic Adventure 2 is looking a little different than I'm used to.
This is just like a mod for it. Like, it looks exactly the same to me. It's just a visual mod.
Yeah, just a tad different, you know. Sonic just turned into a human. And he turned into an egg. No. This is what. So Eggman shot Sonic out of the sky, right? And the capsule exploded. This is Sonic right now. This is canon, right? This is what happens when Eggman tries to get tricked, and he just kills Sonic. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give myself credit for that very cringe reference, because that was literally all I could think of right now.
The only thing that's cringe right now on the stream, well, it's not on the stream, but the only thing I'm gonna announce that is ever cringe on the stream right now, is racism. Racism is cringe. Don't be racist. Problem solved. I just want that to be known. Black lives matter. They will always matter.
Yes.
Using my
100%
platform
agree.
to promote that. Going back to the lore for a second. Basically, Palutena was like, yeah, since we're not doing anything for a long time, we're just gonna tie the 3 sacred treasures out in, like, this constellation. And the space pirates were like, hey, actually, I see that, and they took it. So now we have to steal it back from them, even though they stole it from us. This is probably, like, my favorite stage to just, like, play if I don't fall, like, 10 times. Yeah, this segment is about to end. Ooh, that's an Orin. Yeah. Then, in like 20 seconds, I'm about to go in. And it's pretty much just gaming hours. Like, it's very cool.
This also reminds me of the egg carrier boss fight in Sonic Adventure. Mainly the second fight that you gotta do, where Tails actually transforms into that really pro tornado and then just bang bang shoot shoot. The auto scroller of a level. Also, whoa, the inside of this looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Space pirates. Oh, that reminds me. About the music in this game. So what I'm watching right now is real time, so I won't be able to exactly hear the music, but I'm pretty sure, for those who are like watching, like and have played Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate, that y'all may recognize some of the 1000% ripped tunes from this game, which I find really cool. Even though I do think I think Dark Pit is ripped from this game, but I know that there's a variant of this. That's just it sounds the exact same, but it's exclusive to this game only.
Can I interrupt real quick?
If it's a donation, fuck yeah.
It's pretty big.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So we have $40 from Sloa the Demon, which breaks the current record of the most amount raised at Speed Stuff for charity.
That's insane. That's actually insane. It's only been, like, 14 hours or something, right? 15? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's insane, because we put the original goal for this marathon at, like, 500. Ooh, can I not get hit? Yeah, we put the original goal at, like, 500, and we're already, like, at 700 now, right?
Just a little under. $3 under 700. And then Slow the Demon says, look, we might as well break that Dono PB. Come on, chat. Let's make this Dono go plus ultra.
Let's go.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Sloa. Yeah, so that was like one of the parts where I could fall just because that part doesn't really have like rails or anything. Oh, I thought I melee'd. Oh, I wanted to melee attack. Okay, here.
I thought I melee'd. Fox Dash Dance IRL.
Oh, this one. And then this one.
Break the switches and you'll open
one?
doors.
This is a hot spring, yeah. I don't need the safety, I'm fine.
Come on now. Penguins don't even have claws.
Okay, so yeah, this is another part where I can fall, but I'm not gonna be like ultra super duper running. So it's not really a big deal. I'm not really worried about falling. So this grind rail's pretty long. If you have more interruptions, please just feel free to like server mute me or something. You probably can't do that, but you get the point. It's like cut me off.
Nothing at the moment. We're still a little bit under, or a little bit over $23 for meeting our target for off Ride the Roller Coaster. So if anybody's got any more plans on donating, we'd appreciate it if you help finish off the rest of our target incentives. I've heard rumors that we'll be adding more soon.
That's just a big group of enemies right there.
I didn't get the roll, but it's fine.
Oh wow.
I didn't want a melee attack. That's fine. I should kill.
This elevator will take you
Okay,
to the pirate
and then
I am so
going up to
sorry,
Space Kraken.
Pitt's dialogue, I swear, is so cheesy. But the voice
Yeah.
actor did a really good job with Pitt.
So don't blink.
What's it even doing here?
The galactic sea is home to all sorts of some nasty creatures.
Oh yeah, I like the Kraken boss fight.
With the underworld army?
Either way, you better be
Oh, it actually hit me.
Understood.
Okay, that's it.
What is that, Duggar?
You unlocked music.
Okay, so
Ooh,
this
so-
is the last chapter. There's about, I was gonna say 20 minutes, but it's really not. It's like 15. My split time here is 16:28. So, yeah.
Are you ready for
Oh, I didn't need to have the 3 sacred treasures, but it's fine.
this final battle?
For the fans.
3 sacred
All right.
I usually have this set up as
Finals.
like an incentive whenever I submit this.
Seems like reliable.
This is the final stretch. Here we go.
Turn them off.
Understood. Sure are a lot of underworld enemies around here.
Yes. So even though the arrows of light took a lot of damage,
You can tell this is like Pitt went from, you know, in a blue universe to straight to the underworld. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Look at those trails drawing lines.
Or trails, right? In the Navy?
Probably.
Dude, I love that so much.
By shooting for a little bit. Flies here will react to
That's so
fire.
funny. Should I shoot?
Well, Palutena said not to shoot.
I could.
You could.
Okay, I did.
Now.
And I still took no
Oh,
damage.
no.
I'm so good at this game.
I think we're out of shoot-fly territory.
And that's what you call gaming.
Should be up ahead.
Epic
You guys
gaming
should donate $1 for every shot I didn't take, so just use your imagination here.
Watch out for horns ahead.
Or every shot I didn't get hit by.
Did you see that?
They were no match for your arrows.
3 secret treasures have still got it.
East.
Thanatos's gem shiny.
That means we're good to go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's go time.
It's morphin' time.
The underworld.
So yeah, you thought that was red. This is really red.
Uh-oh. And Pitt just has the drip right now.
On their home field.
Exactly.
Home or away, I fight to win.
In your past adventures, the underworld was where you died the
As
most.
Cardi B said, grab a bucket, grab a mop.
Was just brutal. Uprising was the worst.
Pit has incredible drip right now.
Also, can we talk about that? I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the original Kid Icarus games. Or game, like, where Palutena said that the underworld was most difficult for Pitt. So I'm thinking that's a reference to that level in the original game.
Yeah, it's definitely a reference to that.
This ain't
Um,
something they're doing. Tumbling on the
He talks about getting finished, which is what he says when he dies. It did start out from the original game,
It could use your help.
which I think is kind of funny, because to me, I don't know if this is completely accurate or not, but it reads like poor, like, hip teenager English from, like, the 90s.
You're not on your own, Pit. You have me.
And the fact that they're still doing it is, like, incredible. It's really funny.
Also, Dark Pit's Shadow the Hedgehog moment.
So,
So,
yeah. There's gonna be a boss fight here, but the boss fight is, like, there's gonna be, like, an auto-scroller after the boss fight, so I just do everything that I can do, then I just, like, wait 50 seconds.
Yeah.
but you'll need more than bluster to defeat me.
This isn't the bluster.
So yeah, she astral projects, she's like, bro, like, quit now, I'm epic, and he's like, no, you're not a gamer, I'm a gamer, I play League, and I don't say bad words, and then everyone's like, ooh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Won't be keeping me out.
Speaking of League, so a couple of years ago during my freshman year of college, my roommate was playing League, And on 2 occasions, the man died. He slammed his keyboard, and the second that he slammed his keyboard, he literally lost one of his keys. And like, we were literally searching all over our room for the key, and he was like, "Oh, I basically got to spend another $100 for a new keyboard." Because I mean, this man had. His dad gave him so much money, so he was able to like buy another keyboard. I hope to God he has not broken that one over League again.
Yeah, I just don't get mad at playing League. Like, simply, it's not hard.
Right.
So yeah,
Also,
this is the auto-scroller part. He's like, why aren't my attacks doing more damage? Because this dude has like a really cool shield over his face. And it's not weak to kicks, but it's weak to shots. So Dark Pit comes, he's like, and kicks the shield off, and then it dies.
For future reference, face kicking isn't usually this effective.
Yeah, and then Palutena's like, maybe don't do that next time, you could have died. And he's like, I don't care, I'm edgy. And now we're about to do the boss rush. So, yeah, there really isn't a lot happening here. It's basically kind of like condensed versions of the stages that I've already played earlier. It's really cool. It's kind of like memory sequences, but not really, but also kind of really.
Quick interruption here. Deathline donated $2.91 to even us out at $700.
Thank you, Deathline. That's incredible.
Thank you.
$700. That's insane. I did not think we would get there in this marathon.
Really come a long way since then, haven't you?
Yeah, so I would really like my weapons just so I could move fast, but this is what the game usually looks like when you're not moving. Gajillion miles per hour.
Wow. It's supposed to be the strongest drip at the cost of speed.
Any other ideas of what we should do next?
You'll have to defeat it to advance. Dodge just to avoid getting hurt and go.
Yeah, it's not that bad though. For the fans.
For the
Oh, I was not trying to do that. I'll just do this. Oh! That was a waste. Okay, funny. Okay.
That looked like it was a one-hit KO, but then...
Oh, it just freezes you. It just turns you into stone for a little bit.
Okay.
This is probably faster now, because I don't have... Yeah.
Or the fans just ram right into them, but then that's just faster than running.
Yeah, it wouldn't be faster than running if I had my good artillery claws, which are the highest DPS weapon in the game, by the way, which is why I use them. They're really versatile, and they're high DPS.
Yeah, just kill the remaining.
No, I did not want to enter that. Okay. I'm not used to having that there.
What does that give you? Drink of the gods.
Yeah, it's basically just a full heal. Yeah, everything's gonna take more hits, so you're actually gonna be able to see fights and stuff.
Yeah. They bear a striking resemblance to Metroids. They even make the reference clear.
Yeah.
Man, Sakurai is on point with these references.
Now this I wish I could forget.
So this is just like a couple puzzles. Not really that bad. When you touch these like little glowy thingies, the world flips upside down. You can traverse the world.
I was about to say,
continuously
wait,
flipping it.
I was about to say, is this Death Egg? But in Kid Icarus?
I hope so.
You seem to be passing between the floor and ceiling.
I mean, well, I think that was only in Act 2 of Death Egg. I don't remember off the top. Yeah, it was only in Act 2.
Hey, a secret area.
You're one step closer to getting out of this place.
Yeah, this level design is kind of wonky.
Yeah, I do wish I was able to move fast, but that was on me.
This beta level? Oh my goodness.
And I'll use Turbot just because it'll probably be faster at this point.
Yeah, it looks like probably like 0.5 faster on the ground. I also don't know the accurate speeds or whatever, but that definitely looks faster.
In terms of killing things too, I think this has higher DPS. I could be wrong, but I think it does. I just need to be better at aiming, which is fine. Because it doesn't have that much spread.
Yeah.
Which, like, in theory, like, shouldn't be a problem.
Pandora! Ready for round two?
Seems Medusa couldn't make her talk.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's not.
Slain
Okay, epic.
complete!
Oh, let's go.
Okay, next.
Just one more to go before Medusa.
Just one more to go. The
Yep.
final stretch.
Well, not the final stretch. This is just the end of the mini boss rush.
Right.
Oh, this place again.
This looks like where you fought the huge drop.
So many bounce pads. And, oh,
It's definitely higher DPS, so I'm fine with taking this.
monkey ball-esque.
Basically Monkey Ball block right now, like 2 days early.
Yeah.
Head into that.
So I'm gonna do this, and then get out. Close enough. Close enough aim. I don't care.
I guess it could have just been slightly better movement.
No, I just aimed very badly. I don't ever have to practice that, because I don't
I see.
ever use 3-second treasures. I'm surprised that I got that close.
Ring are lower than your belly button, which is really low.
You're pretty pumped up, huh?
Of course I am.
Wow,
If we
Pit's
make Medusa,
cockiness.
we save the world.
Oh, lovely. The mini boss. Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
mini
cool.
boss rush. Sakurai loves reusing boss fights and making them slightly harder than normal.
Yeah. But it's fine, because it's still fun. It's not really tedious or anything.
Right.
It's not like you have to refight everything.
Nicely done, Pit. You've destroyed all 3 statues.
Then it's time to destroy
So,
Medusa.
some more
Path to Medusa
battle
is not
epic
the way
fight
to
segments.
How's that even possible?
If I beat everything, I get to stay over here. I think over here. Could be very wrong, and this could waste a lot of time.
Just like in air battles,
Okay, cool.
your
I was
claws
right.
respond to shots being fired.
Yeah, so I stayed by the door because the dude in the suit, his butt is weak, so I have to hit him in like the butt.
Call yourself the goddess of light. After all, it was you who turned me into a monster.
I just paused right there just so I could not tire out completely,
Blame me for that. I only reflected into your
Um,
appearance when I saw you.
which is faster than tiring out and then waiting.
I can only
But yeah,
imagine
his butt is weak, so I was trying to be on the backside of him so I can just like hit his butt, be fast,
we all know it would be
finish the game.
creature.
You know how it be, speedrunning.
Mouth, Medusa.
That is
Lady
true.
Valentina is nothing like you. Who turns people to stone and
Don't
uses
eggplant me.
rivers? Who reduces cities to rubble? And who is leading the underworld destruction of the land and heaven?
There's just a
Not Lady
foot right
Valentina.
there.
Yeah,
You're the one responsible for all this, Medusa.
I think I
Who
used
would
it
I
now.
get is how
I
you
could be
managed
very
to
wrong and
resurrect
this could be
yourself in the
useless.
first place.
I suppose.
Okay, yeah.
I don't really understand how that happened either.
Don't play the-
That was too far away.
I don't remember what
That didn't matter. Okay, cool.
my memories are
Epic.
You're slipping, Medusa. Your mind isn't all there anymore. I can sense that your life force is weaker than it used to be. Twin Bellows, Teardrop, Pandora, and the Thanatos have all been defeated. But if you would withdraw your army and promise to stay in this castle,
I will spare you. Oh my goodness.
don't be ridiculous. Besides, it hardly matters how I return. What matters is why. To exact revenge on
Great
you.
deal.
Turning an angel into
Ah, yes, another rail.
Threaten all you want. Scare me.
I don't know what you're talking
Put an end to you.
about what being possible, because I was not paying attention to the chat because it's moving really fast. Well, it was moving kind of fast, and I'm playing the game. This is so weird moving slow again, because for the longest time I would run like the new game categories with without using anything other than like the first weapon that they give you. It's basically just like a baseline like weapon. Like, it's not good. It does make the game a bit more challenging, but it's really fun. Just not having to worry about luck or anything. But running this and going slow, it feels really weird. It feels like that.
There's nowhere left for you to run.
There's nowhere left for you to run.
I feel like Rapunzel waiting for her prince.
Sorry to break it to you, but those aren't exactly golden locks on your head.
And you're not exactly a brave hero.
God, they're just roasting each other really hard.
Fills me with anticipation. So hurry to the pit. I'll strip you of your wings and sever you from the heavens forever.
Jesus.
I don't think so.
So aggressive.
It's always the like, you know, it's the final boss fight when they start getting really aggressive. Like, I will rip your entire limbs one by one, or something like that.
You think you have 10 toes? Not for long. Same energy.
Right.
Where am I supposed to go?
There's a path somewhere. Step on the switch
Okay.
and use the lights to guide my way.
Oh.
So again, oh no.
Sonic Heroes, let's go. Literally. I've been saying this. Sakurai has been stealing everything from different games. This is just Sonic Adventure.
It's Sonic Adventure, but with guns and weapon fusing.
Exactly. I love it though.
Yeah, this game is still like my favorite game ever.
There are hidden platforms nearby that you can jump
Can I
on.
push the button? If you don't push the button, it doesn't let you go like do this.
Oh wow.
Otherwise, I would just like do it because it wouldn't be very hard to set up.
Of course, you gotta have a really difficult quote-unquote difficult platforming section towards the end.
Yeah, it's difficult casually, but like,
It's a temporal
that dude that I just killed, I always make an attempt to kill him first because if he gets me and I get turned into a tempura and he eats me, that's a one-hit KO.
close to Medusa. Be careful not to fall.
I don't understand where they got the idea for that. An enemy that turns you into food and then eats you and then instantly kills you.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, but like only this game. You know, like of all the things, like might as well.
Yeah.
Can I not miss? Okay, cool. I'm adjusting live on the fly to the 3 Sacred Treasures, and it's not bad. I've played worse.
This appears to be the final guard.
The last step before Medusa's defeat.
There's an Icarus nearby. They split into two halves that you can take out one at a time.
Oh wow. The last section with the mini boss enemy, whatever. Oh, that wall.
Yeah, so the run's gonna be... Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna tire out here, but it's fine. I haven't used this yet. I need momentum to make this go fast. Okay, there we go.
Here we go.
So yeah, here, time should be coming up soonish. This is the final boss of the category.
I'm going to try to get you closer.
I feel bad about taking
But Medusa's
the Sacred Treasures, but, you know, for the fans. Though it was really slow, because you saw, like, the rest of the game, and then suddenly it was, like, really sluggish. That's
For
just
the
how much time,
fans.
like, having, like, a good weapon saves. And imagine having, like, that kind of luck,
still too
like,
far away.
in, like, a PB attempt, just of, like, regular any percent. Like, that's why New Game Plus is also popular. It's like the best parts of any percent.
I can definitely see that. Oh,
Let's get closer.
Okay, cool, that worked.
Now's your chance.
here we go.
The good news is that I've
So I just
Medusa's
go in
life
circles and
The bad
do
news is
this,
that you'll have to get up close and personal with her.
which is fine. And then she goes, and then she goes, and then her
goes
face comes
ugly
off.
mode.
So I remember. She's hideous. I can't believe she's still fighting like this.
Yeah, and then here's what I do. I do that, and then I do this, and I start shooting again. And then eventually she heads back to the thing. Remember when I said she would head back to the thing? I lied. Okay, she does actually. Yeah, time's coming up in a handful of seconds. When the flash comes. And time.
You did it.
That was Kid Icarus. That was the Medusa arc.
Applaud. That was a really good run. Yeah, GG.
I hope that makes up for RE7, which is also a cool run if you haven't seen it. I feel bad that we don't get to show it, but I hope this makes up for it.
Yeah, very GG. Let's go. 1 minute under estimate. Almost 1 minute under estimate too.
Yeah. On my end, that was a 123.49. I just pulled up the stream. It's also 123.49. Yeah, seeing that big 700 right there really just hits different.
We like to see it.
We did it. We really did it.
And
Yeah,
there's the stat.
I'm just gonna let this play out a little bit. If we really need to go, you can cut me off, but this fake credit sequence is pretty cool.
Oh, it looks like we still have some time left over.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, it's not very long, but you might want to watch it.
Gods have to be hearing things.
Oh, I remember someone telling me about this. Hades like rips through the credits and he's like, "Wait a minute. This
Yeah.
game's not over yet."
This guy is epic. This guy's a gamer.
Honored you know who I am.
So this little angel took down big bad Medusa all by himself. What an accomplishment. Goodness, you should put it on
What's with this guy?
This.
But before you do, you should know that I whipped up that Medusa especially for you.
Wait, how?
Add a pinch of memories to a ton of souls. Put them in a black
Frate. Oh my goodness.
This guy, his lines are incredible. Every single one of them.
Go to waste. Oh, pretty Valentina, you must have done a real number on her.
I won't deny that.
But she's a soul news, and old news was born for me. We must search for the future.
God.
Future is me, the true leader of the underworld. Next to me, little Mrs. Medusa is going to look like a sweet, cuddly Barney.
No, this can't be happening.
No, this can't be happening. Oh, he's going. He's gone.
Yeah. And that's when they're like, bros, there's like, you thought the game was over? There's like 20 more chapters. Yeah. So after this would be like Wish Seed, the entire Viridia arc, then the Arm arc, then the Palutena arc, and then the game finishes with killing Hades. There's a lot of game. I just like scratched the surface of like the incredible game that there is. But yeah, there isn't that much left. I'm done here, I guess.
We take those, yeah.
Yeah, actually we'll be hosting, so yeah, I do have to take a second to get some water and stuff. But I will be back to read some epic donations. So yeah.
I think that'll be it for me. So it's been a pleasure co-commentating and like watching this game from the very beginning. So I like it. It's worth it for me to give it a shot in the future. As one person who's never seen Kid Icarus Uprising gameplay to that arc essentially.
Yeah.
So really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Thank you so much. I really hope more people like give this game a shot, try speedrunning it maybe.
Right.
You can use NTR. yeah, I think that's it for me. See ya.
All right.